So for you bring this guy along. You needed a host. He's obviously been doing a really good job of producing content for your wife.
Indicted TV.
And then you're on No Jumper.
Yeah.
Doing the news and such. Have you done some interviews on there too, right?
Yeah, I've done a couple interviews.
Yeah. What made you bring Eyekon in?
Eyekon was, I just feel like he was already tapped in with the scene. He was a videographer. He already knew all the artists, especially in the Latin market in LA.
Right.
So he was already tapped in, and I needed someone who knows our niche, and Eyekon just fit the description, and I feel like he was a perfect fit.
What is your... I'm not too hip to like... I know you're like fucking... You've been around LA for a long time. But Eyekon, give me kind of like your background.
So I was from a hip hop group once upon a time called The Campaign. We had our shit hosted by Julio G, Tony G, some of our projects. I've been filming music videos the entire time. The very first time I synced the music to the fucking camera footage was J-Rock and Glasses Malone and L-Boy video back in the day. Have you heard L-Boy?
Mm-mm.
Pretty cool Latin rapper. And yeah, ever since then I've been shooting music videos and I did the rap shit. I eventually got signed to Brownside. Have you heard of Brownside?
I've heard of Brownside.
When they made the resurgence, I was shooting their music videos. They decided one day that they wanted me to continue rapping for them, and I was like, fuck it.
So you used to be a rapper. See, I didn't know that you used to be a rapper.
Yeah.
So you were...
I intend on coming up here and dropping a freestyle and shitting on all your favorite artists.
Oh. So
Real
you're
soon.
about to rap.
Not today.
Are you going to get back into it?
Nah. Oh. Well, because I'm up, I should capitalize and drop music at fucking my late 30s.
Why not?
I'm definitely we're gonna do a cypher series, and I'm definitely gonna drop the first one.
You could be like Big Tig, you know, like how Tig would
I
have
respect
people
that.
rap.
I respect
like,
that narrative.
Hey, come and rap. I'm going to drop a freestyle, you know.
It's fire.
You know, not bad.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that?
I can't rap. You're a rapper.
Fool, you. I heard the project. You got a gold plaque in there with your name on it.
Yeah, no, but I didn't rap. No rapping here, sir. If I could rap, I probably still wouldn't.
I like it.
I'm 36. I'm old. I'm white. You know, it is what it is. So, but what area of...
I'm from East LA. I'm from El Sereno, to be exact.
Okay.
El Sereno.
Did you come up like... Because I feel like your... you didn't have any graffiti shit in your background? Or am I tripping?
I mean, everyone that was a gang member tagged at one point, right?
I suppose that's the case.
Yeah. I'm not going to disclose all of that right now, but yeah.
An alleged gang member.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course. I'm a good guy.
You're a great guy. So you end up kind of having like turning your music career into being the video guy. Which is
they went hand in hand.
I think...
Because I had an Empire deal like 12 years ago.
Ah, so you already was rocking with Ghazi early.
I was rocking with my homie Cavi, but yeah, essentially, yeah.
That's crazy, dude. So you were shooting videos and putting out music at the same time.
And for a while, it was cool. And then when I started doing the Brownside shit, I got a little bit more popular. So I kind of took a baby step back. And then the owner of my record label got assassinated in Mexico. That's like a well-documented thing. If you look up Toker Brownside, it's like a thing. And when that happened, I just decided, like, he was the glue over there. So when he died, I had just released my album, and I thought it would be like a scummy thing to do to like capitalize on the notoriety we got from his death. So I just
broke off.
Just did my own shit. Yeah, I just continued with the videos.
Why'd they kill him?
I don't know exactly, but it was definitely really rough. They abducted him from his home in front of his wife and kid, and they shot him several times, and they put him on the side of the road in Mexico.
So what years would you say were your like peak rapping like years? Just so I can kind of get a gauge on what like...
2012 to maybe 2017.
Okay. So that's not long ago, dude.
It's not that long ago.
Yeah. So for you, like, what made you kind of like go all in on the content and like...
You want to know what? It's kind of weird how that happened, to be quite honest, because I started doing like a little podcast with my boy called The Sauce. And when I was doing that, I looked at my wife, and my wife has a pretty dynamic story. And I was like, I think we're going to make you tell your story. Not on my podcast. I gave her own shit. So from one day to the next, I built a set or whatever. I mean, it's not that crazy. Just prison clothes, right? So I hit up all my homies.
No, but it's a clean set because I didn't know that was your wife because I've seen her stuff pop up.
No, yeah, I don't want to say it's super viral, but it's definitely widespread. So, from one day to the next.
Because she did time in prison.
She did 5 on a RICO act. She got federally indicted on the RICO Act.
Did you know her prior to that, or did you?
I had met her. Did I? No, I didn't know her when. That was in 2008 when she got RICO indicted.
Okay.
I had met her maybe like around 2012 through one of my buddies from the group. It was like they're from wherever they're from in Northeast LA. It's a popular gang over there. And she just showed up to be like an extra in a music video. We were doing like a liquor store robbery. She was like one of the patrons of the liquor store. And my girl was there at the time. She pulled up, just, oh, hi, bye, whatever. Cool, cordial shit. And then, yeah.
Your other girl. Your previous girl.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you. I ain't mad at it, man. So then you executive produce her shit and then another show, right?
I executive produce her shit, and then I help produce the food community, and obviously I'm the host.
The food community shit, what for you, like obviously doing a podcast, I was telling you this, like I think it's like an obvious, like you guys are filling a niche, like you said, like there really isn't like a Latin hip hop podcast in terms of like, I mean, if there is, like I'm not like super hip, so I could be
and that
ignorant.
And that was the goal too when the food community was started. I know there was a void, there wasn't really nothing for us, and that's something I always wanted to do. I always wanted to help put my people on, and I knew it was something that was needed.
For you, obviously the biggest food page is Food's Gone Wild, right? These guys have sold out the Novo. They've toured.
It's amazing.
It's crazy, right? The branding, it's wild. Do you guys have any sort of rivalry going on, or is it like all kosher? Like,
Nah.
There's a lot of food pages, by the way.
For sure.
I would think that there's nothing at all, really. It's just they cater to a certain... they produce certain type of content, which is, funny shit.
Yeah.
It's funny. I've even sent posts over there. Shit's hilarious. But what we do is more like news and
documenting
music, stuff that revolves around the culture, things of that nature.
They're very much like comedy. Oh, I think of Food's Gone Wild, I think of comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.